Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nila Aulia from the Information Technology program, and today I'm going to talk about computer and hardware, one of the most important topics in the world of technology. For that, let's go straight to the first discussion. First, definition of a computer. What is a computer? Computer is an electronic device used to receive, process, store, and display data. It works based on instruction given through program. In simple terms, it takes input, processes the data, and gives the output. For example, when we type a document on a laptop or search something on the internet using a PC, all those actions are done using computer. Computers are everywhere in office, school, hospital, and even in our pocket through smartphones. And the next main component of a computer. A computer system consists of three main parts: hardware, software, and brainware. Hardware is the physical part of the computer, things that we can touch like keyboard, monitor, and CPU. Software is the program that tells the computer what to do, like Windows or Microsoft Word. Brainware refers to user, the person who operates the computer. Without one of these, a computer system cannot function properly. So we can say that all three are equally important. And the next, definition of hardware. Now let's focus on hardware. Hardware refers to the physical parts of a computer that we can touch. Its main functions are to execute instructions from software and to support data input, processing, storage, and output. In other words, hardware makes the computer system come alive and perform tasks we need. And the next, types of hardware. There are several types of hardware. Input device such as keyboard, mouse, scanner, and webcam. These help us send data into the computer. Output device like monitor, printer, and speaker. They show or produce the result of processing. Processing device like the CPU and GPU, which handle calculation and logic operation. Storage device such a hard disk like SSD and flash drive that keep data permanently or temporarily. All these parts work together as one system. And the next is CPU or Central Processing Unit. The CPU or Central Processing Unit is often called the brain of the computer. It consists of three important parts. This is ALU or Arithmetic Logic Unit, performs all calculation and logical decision. And then CU or Control Unit directs and coordinates how data moves inside the computer. And then registers store temporary data during operation. Without the CPU, a computer cannot process anything. And the next is a memory. Next, let's talk about memory, which is one of the most essential parts of hardware. Memory is where data and instructions are stored before, during, and after processing. There are two main types of memory: primary memory, which includes RAM and ROM. RAM, or random access memory, stores data temporarily. It's a volatile memory, meaning the data disappears when the computer is turned off. RAM helps speed up a computer performance by keeping active data accessible. ROM, or read-only memory, stores permanent instruction that the computer uses when starting up. It cannot be changed easily. Secondary memory, such as hard disk, SSD, and flash drive, stores data for long-term use. This allows users to save files, videos, photos, and software permanently. In short, memory is like the human brain. It remembers information and helps the system think and act quickly. And the next is a motherboard and peripheral device. The motherboard is the main circuit board that connects all components of the computer together. It's where the CPU, RAM, storage device, and power connection are all placed. You can imagine the motherboard as the nervous system of the computer. It sends electrical signal and allows all parts to communicate. Without it, the hardware components would not be able to work together. Now let's continue with peripheral device. Peripheral devices are external hardware components that are connected to the computer to add extra function or make it easier to use. They are not essential for a computer to run, but they help improve its performance and usability. There are two main types of peripheral device. Input peripheral device such as a mouse, keyboard, scanner, and microphone, which allow users to send data or commands into the computer. Output peripherals like printers, speakers, projectors, and monitor, which show or produce the result from the computer. Some devices can even do both. For example, a touchscreen works as both an input and output device. In our daily life, peripherals makes computer much more practical. For example, we use a printer to print documents and webcam for online meeting, or headphones to listen to audio. So, even though these devices are not part of the main system, like the CPU or motherboard, they play an important role in helping us interact with computer easily and comfortably. Conclusion. To conclude, a computer system is made up of hardware, software, and brainware. They work together harmony. Hardware is the foundation of all computer operation. It allows us to input data, process information, and produce output. Each hardware component from the CPU to the motherboard has its own unique role, but they all function as one team. So we can say that without hardware, computers can never exist. So that's the end of my presentation about computer and hardware. I really hope you enjoyed and learned something new today. Thank you so much for listening and watching my video. Don't forget, hardware is what makes your computer come to life. See you next time and have a nice day.